Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an affordable drugstore fall makeup look. And I'm also going to be talking as my topic about my weight loss journey. So I am so excited to do this video for you guys, even though I'm a little shocked at how expensive things got in the drugstore, if you want me to be completely honest. I do have a bunch of things here. Half of the stuff I've already have, and half of the stuff I had to pick up so I could do this video for you guys. So I'm going to share with you guys everything I have. I wrote down some prices of the stuff that I did have, and I also have my receipt from CVS of the things that I did purchase. Let me go into the things that I purchased. Now I did get 6 things, and it came to $41.40. I mean, still, I got 6 things when that's the same price as like a makeup palette, you know, like an eyeshadow palette, like one thing that's higher end. I got 6 things. I got this right here because I thought, ooh, when I saw this palette, I thought, let me do like an affordable drugstore fall makeup look since I am so ready for fall. Like, it's not even funny. I've never been this ready. Like, I'm just so happy that it's like getting a little bit cooler out. It's just so nice. Also, if you hear my son in the background, I always try to have my videos be perfect the best way that I can. And I'm a mom, you know. Let's see what time it is, okay? You want to see real life? It is 12:45 in the morning and my son is still up eating Cheerios because that's my life. He doesn't go to bed until 4 in the morning. Like, that's just what it is. So if you hear him in the background, you know that's my life. Welcome to my channel. But believe me, I tried to get him to sleep tonight. I posted on my Instagram story like 3 or 4 hours ago that I was gonna sit down right then and film my video. I tried to get him in bed around like 10:30. He's wide awake. I tried to get him in bed by 10:30. I got him to sleep. He's like a faker, you know what I mean? He has his bye fall out of his mouth, his pacifier, we call it a bye. And like he's sound asleep, and then I move and I try to lay him in his crib and he wakes up and starts screaming and wants me to pick him up again. So then, okay, I do that. I go into the nursery. I rock him in his rocking chair, falls asleep again. And then I get up and he wakes up and I thought, I can't do this. I need to get this video done, and he'll sit here, he'll watch me, and we'll get this done and we'll go to bed at our normal time. But trust me, I try to get him to sleep earlier. If any moms are watching this right now and have any tips for me, please, please, please leave them in the comments below because anything would help. I mean, I am a night hawk, but there are some nights, girl, that I just want to go to bed at a decent time. So let me stop rambling about that and let's get into what this video is all about, a drugstore makeup look. I'm also drinking a coffee at almost 1 in the morning because this mom needs it. Like, I just need it. So, if you watch my Instagram stories, I rave about my coffee creamer. Check it out, Italian Diva 13 in my favorites highlight. Alright, so back to this palette as I just like go on talking for 5 minutes straight. This is the Magnificent Eyes Spice Edition, kind of like Magnificent, but it's Magnificent Eyes. You know, if you're new to my channel, I don't pronounce things that well. Like names of palettes, colors of the shadows, like I just don't do good with that. But this is the Spice Edition, and this is by Rimmel London. I thought that this was really gorgeous. Has a really like fall look to it that I thought I could do a really nice look that I would wear in the fall time. And this was, let me see, $8.99. So $9 for this. It's a lot better than a $40 palette, but we'll see how this quality is. A lot of drugstore products are actually really good and they're getting a lot better because I feel like they want to step their game up a little bit. So I know Rimmel London's a really good brand, so I can't wait to try that palette out. I also needed a highlighter. I have a Wet n Wild highlighter, but I think it's packed away in my train case that is in the other room that I am, you know, storing makeup to put into my new beauty room. So I kind of have things packed away, so I needed to get a new highlighter. This one is the e.l.f. highlighter, and it was $5. It's just a baked highlighter in Moonlight Pearl. So I'm excited to try this out. I do love e.l.f. products. That's pretty much what I started a lot of my makeup with, was e.l.f. products. So I'm very excited to try that highlighter out. This right here is a Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer, and I needed a bronzer because right now I am using the Benefit bronzer, and that is not drugstore. So, but you could get it at Ulta, but I don't consider Ulta like drugstore. This right here was $5.99. I also needed a setting spray, and this one is by e.l.f. and this was $7. I needed some lashes. I love my Ardell. I wanted to get the thicker ones, but girl, I had a budget when I was at CVS and it didn't fit my budget. So these ones were $4.99. I really wanted to get like the $8 ones that were like, but I want to show you guys that you can still get affordable lashes that will still look really good with a makeup look. And then I also needed a lipstick, and I love Milani lipsticks. I actually haven't bought Milani in a long time. I kind of went through a phase where I was buying a lot of lipsticks from Milani, and then I just stopped. But this right here was $6.99, and my total came out to $41.40. So now for the stuff that I already have. For my foundations, don't mind the cover, it's kind of messy. But this one is the Revlon Color Stay, and at Walmart this is $9.98. For the Wet n Wild foundation at Walmart, this is $4.68. Now, if I had this in the right shade and I didn't need to mix this one with it, and I had the right shade of the Wet n Wild, I would say just go with the Wet n Wild. It's really awesome, and it's only $4.68 instead of $9.98. But they're both really good foundations. But if you're trying to be more affordable, get the $5 one. I have the NYX Ombre Blush, and this is $5. And this is like my favorite blush. I've been using it for a while now. The Wet n Wild powder, and this is the Photo Focus Translucent Powder, and this was $5.99. The Maybelline Brow Drama, this is a brow gel, is $6.98. Now prices may differ. I go off of like Walmart and Target prices because I believe I got this from Target. Other stuff I got at Walmart. So like CVS was a little bit more expensive for the Revlon Color Stay. Walmart was a little cheaper. So if you are looking to go get some products, just do your research and find the cheapest places to get your products. The Wet n Wild Brow Pencil is $2.93. I mean, you can't beat that. It comes with a spoolie, and it comes with the brow pencil. The liquid liner, which it's really not my favorite because it is waterproof and it's so hard to get off, but it is only $4.39. The regular Wet n Wild eyeliner pencil is only $2.49. The L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise is $10.99, so a little bit more expensive, but it's a really good mascara. Also tweezers, you could even get tweezers at the dollar store, so I don't know the price of these. I've had them for so long. But the lash glue that I use is $6, maybe $6.30 something, but it's around $6. They have a dark color one, they have a clear one with a brush, and I also have this one that is clear. So this is the one I've been using for years and years, and it's around $6. So yeah, now that I have shared everything with you that I have in front of me, the prices of everything, let's get into this makeup look. I'm not going to be doing a tutorial because I'm just going to be sitting here playing with the makeup, seeing how the drugstore like eyeshadow works, which I'm very excited. I love the colors. And I'm going to talk about my weight loss journey because I have been getting a lot of comments and messages on my Instagram about how my weight loss journey is going, what I'm doing, tips and tricks. So I'm going to just do it all in one video so I can keep you updated and direct people to this video so they can see for themselves all the tips and tricks and all of that good stuff about my weight loss journey. And it's a journey. I have a little list written out about like my little weight loss chit chat so I don't miss anything. So for those that are new to my channel, I'm just going to do the little recap super quick that I am on my weight loss journey, and I was watching old videos of myself from like 5-6 years ago, and I said I'm on my weight loss journey, and I thought, girl, you're already sharing your weight loss journey 5-6 years ago, and look, we're here in 2019 still on our weight loss journey. Yeah, that's just what it is, you know. My weight has been a struggle my whole life. I've always dealt with my weight from the time that I could remember. I don't remember what it was like not to be heavier. I've always dreamed of having, you know, like a perfect body and all that. So that's where I'm at, you know, being made fun of at school and, you know, picked on about your weight. But, you know, now I've just kind of moved past it, and I'm going to just live life and lose weight and do all that good stuff. There's no stopping. This journey is going to go on probably forever because my weight has always fluctuated. But that's just so you guys know I've always struggled with my weight. Now I have written down right here that I wanted to share with you guys, you know, some insecurities, struggling with my weight. You know, there's nothing about that, you know, just struggling with my weight. I've tried a bunch of crash diets, you know, from only eating cucumbers and tuna with lettuce. Literally all I would eat would be a can of tuna not mixed with mayo with lettuce leaves. I have done cucumbers. Like, I've done so many crash diets, and if you have ever tried crash diets, or if you're on one right now, just know that it doesn't work. It will work for that week that you're doing it. You'll lose weight, and then once you start eating the same way, it will just come right back on. That's just what it is. So they never worked for me, and you know, that kind of stinks, especially when you want to lose weight and something ain't working. That's, you know, discouraging, but it kind of teaches you the right way to do things and the way that you should be doing it. Also, I have written down no self-control and falling off of a diet. When I mean no self-control, I'm the type of person, back when I used to eat, you know, dairy, and mostly dairy because cheese was my thing. I would, you know, eat like a piece of cheese, but I wouldn't just stop then. You know, someone would just eat a piece of cheese to get that urge and that craving out of the way. But I would eat 3 pieces of cheese. Like, I had no self-control when it came to things that I, like, thoroughly enjoyed. Like, I just had no self-control. And that's why I would fall off a lot, because I would eat bad, or I'd have a bad snack, or I'd have a piece of cheese, 3 pieces of cheese. And I felt like I failed my diet, and I needed to just not do it because I failed, even though I could have just started the next day back on full-fledged and go on from there. So you guys can see over the years, it's been like 6 years, that I am still struggling with my weight, and I finally realized that, you know, it's dedication, it is consistency, it is, if, you know, you fall off and you get back on the next day. You know, my son just turned 1 August 5th, and we had cake for like 3 or 4 days after his birthday, and I'll admit, I had cake for breakfast like every morning, but then for lunch and dinner, I ate good, I went to the gym. So I thought to myself, you know, my son only turns 1 once a year, we'll get like a cake like this, so I'm gonna enjoy it. So now I've learned that if you do cheat, or you have a bad day where you're eating food that, you know, you shouldn't really be eating, just get back on the next day, or for your next meal, eat healthier, or go to the gym that day. That's what I've been doing, and it's really been helping me. So motivation-wise, for the bodies I aspire to have, what motivates me, what keeps me going. So now that I had my son, it's kind of like the realization of I want to be healthy for him. Of course, I want to be healthy for myself. I want him to grow up and his mom be healthy, and, you know, he's eating healthy. Like, I want to have a nice body. I want my son to be proud of me, and that's like a huge motivation of mine. But before I had my son, you know, I would look at people like Kylie Jenner, and I would look at, you know, Dana Lynn Bailey, her body is absolutely stunning. I always wanted to be like a bodybuilder and compete in competitions. Like, I've always had different type of bodies that I really like. You know, Kim Kardashian, I love the hourglass shape. I love like the big booty and the hips. I like the teeny waist. So I feel like I would lean more towards that now, but still have muscle definition and have cuts in my arms and muscles in my legs. I'm not really sure what I want my body to look like. I just aspire to have bodies like a Kim Kardashian or a Dana Lynn Bailey. I just want a fit physique. So that's kind of like what motivates me the most, especially like my son. And because, you know, I've always said that I was going to do it. I've lost 30 pounds, 35 pounds, around there. I know it's definitely 30. I'm just not sure if it was more than like 35. I met my husband, I fell off the track, and I never got back on. And now I am, and that's something that really motivates me too, is that I want to do this for the people that have doubted me, for the people that don't think that I'm going to achieve those goals, that always think that I'm just all talk. Like, that's kind of what motivates me, because I don't want to be a person that people don't believe in, if you know what I mean. Like, I want to be able to get to my goal, and I'm going to. I'm not going to watch this 5 years from now and be like, look at me, I'm still sitting the same. Like, no, I'm going to be watching this 5 years from now with my dream body and be like, I did it. What I'm doing realistically, you know, I've been getting messages about, you know, what I'm doing and how my weight loss journey is going. And I just have to say this palette is really pigmented. I'm really liking the color so far. So for $8.99, this is an awesome palette. So I've been getting messages, like I said, about what I've been doing. And I'm just going to say this for anyone that's watching this. The thing that has been working the best for me is consistency. And that's something that I lacked so much in the past. I have been going to personal training, and when I'm not at personal training, because my personal trainer is an hour away from my house, my husband takes our car, my dad takes my mom and his car to work, so we're without a car until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And normally I go to personal training around 11 o'clock. So when I'm at the gym, you know, my mom will watch Isaiah so I can get a really good workout in. I went to the gym today, which Mama film it, you know what I'm saying? I went to the personal training on Monday, and today, Tuesday, I'm going to be going to the gym with my friend Emily, just because I want to keep this going. Like I said, consistency is key, but that's not the only thing. You know, I always struggle with like portion control. I'll still eat the foods that I want to eat. If I want to cook a vegan mac and cheese, I'll cook a vegan mac and cheese. If I want to cook lasagna, I'll cook a lasagna. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, deprive myself, because I feel like that's how people fall off the track even more. That's kind of how I felt on Weight Watchers, honestly. I really liked it for the first few weeks that I was doing it because it was something new to me, but it just, I felt like I was depriving myself, even though there was definitely alternatives and, you know, different things that you could do. I just felt like Weight Watchers was something that just didn't work for me personally. There are a ton of people that it works for, but for me it didn't. But definitely consistency in portion, and don't deprive yourself. So definitely for those that are wondering what I'm doing, it's portion, it's going to the gym, it's being consistent, and it's also not depriving myself. And another big thing I'm going to tell you guys, it might be hard for some, it's definitely a lot harder for me now, not being pregnant. I drank a ton of water when I was pregnant, and now that I'm not, I feel like I drank so much when I was that it's so hard for me to put water down now. But drinking water, I feel like, is the #1 key from, you know, portion to eating good to going to the gym, is you need to hydrate yourself and you need to drink a lot of water. That flushes everything out, and it's just really good for the long run. So drink your water, you know, be consistent, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. You guys, I am loving this palette so far. I know I said that I wasn't really going to talk too much about this, but I'm really loving this. This is like perfect for fall. And I just want to say this, okay? If you are on a budget, I don't know why makeup companies, they still put in this little brush pad. I'm going to use it to pat color onto my lid, but like, they should be putting in brushes that you can actually blend with. Now, you can go to like a Target where they sell e.l.f. I'm not sure if Walmart sells e.l.f. I believe they do. And buy just an eyeshadow blending brush. I believe they're like $3, and it just will help you out a lot. Now, if you want to splurge a little bit, these are Sigma. They'll last you a long time, and once you have them, you have them. But it will definitely help with your makeup application if you have a good brush, a $3 brush. That's what I started out with, and it did good for me, so it will do good for you as well. I think a huge thing for me, going back to the motivation for my weight loss, is since I've been losing weight, going in the dressing room and picking out clothes has been so much easier. Even taking photos for the gram, like I can stand there for 5 minutes, take a bunch of photos, and pretty much the majority of them, almost all of them, look really good. And that used to never happen because I would always be concerned about, oh, my stomach looks this way, the shirt's too tight. Now it's like, since I'm losing weight, everything seems to be a little bit easier. And that's something that motivates me, because I don't want to go back to the way I used to be, where I used to struggle. So I really like the feeling of going in the dressing room and being able to try on clothes that I could have never fit into before. And when I mean fit into, I went to Target, even though I tried on like a 16 in jeans and an 18 in jeans and an XXL. Those clothes used to never fit me before. I always used to have to go to plus size stores that made plus size clothes to fit a plus size body. I could never just go through the clothes and pick the hanger that had the size and things actually fit. So yeah, being in the dressing room, being able to try on clothes that aren't from a plus size store is just so like, such an amazing feeling. So that's something that also motivates me, going back to motivation. I'm taking the e.l.f. highlighter. I thought it was going to be a little bit more pigmented, like it's good, but try the Wet n Wild one, I would have to say. We'll see how it is once it's on the cheekbone, but so far it's not like that blinding. So I'm going to go down to how I feel since losing more and more weight. That's kind of like going into the dressing room, being able to try on clothes, taking pictures for Instagram, and just taking pictures in general and looking good in pretty much all of them. Not trying to sound conceited or nothing, but girl, I've been looking good in like the 20 photos that have been taken. You know what I mean? Maybe one where I'm like this, like blinking, but not body-wise. Like I still feel like I look really good. So that's something that makes me feel really good since losing more and more weight. My fears for losing weight. Now, I want to just be open with you guys. I'm trying to be more open on my channel, so this is something that definitely scares me. It's even kind of scary to put this out on the internet, but I'm going to put it out there for you guys. I never realized when you lost weight, I mean, it makes sense, but when you lost weight, a lot of people have loose skin. Like I said, it makes sense. You're stretching your skin out. It's not going to go back to the way it used to be. You never know, it might for me, but I've never been to where I wanted to be, so I'm really not sure. But from people that I follow on Instagram that struggle with loose skin, having skin removal surgery, it's just really scary to me and something that I never really realized went into it. So like just the whole loose skin bothers me. I noticed that like my underarms, even though I'm working them out a lot, the skin is a lot looser. Skin's a lot looser on my legs. My stomach, of course, I'm losing weight. So I'm hoping by toning my muscles, it will tighten my skin. My personal trainer said the way that we're working out is we're doing cardio, but we're also doing muscle training. So we shouldn't have loose skin because we're not just doing all cardio where you'd have no muscle tone, so the skin would just hang and be loose. So fingers crossed, but you know, if I ever have a ton of loose skin, then I'll just have the skin removal surgery. But that is something that is a big fear of mine because I never realized, you know, that happened when you know, lose weight. But it totally makes sense, like I said, because your skin's stretched out like an elastic. If you use an elastic over time, it's going to get bigger. The elasticity is going to get weaker and weaker, and it's just not going to go back to the way that it used to be. Like I said, I've never been to where I want to be, so I'm not sure how my skin will be. But the people that I follow on Instagram that have lost a ton of weight, they have dealt with loose skin. So, you know, I'm just fingers crossed that I don't have to deal with that. But if I do, like I said, we'll figure something out and I'll get skin removal surgery. I'm not going to talk. I'm going to put my wing liner on real quick because I need to concentrate, and then I'll be right back. My eyeliner's done. The side's a little thicker, so I'm going to come in with some foundation and clean it up. So yeah, that's a huge accomplishment for me to be able to go into the weight area. So as I was saying, like, you know, there's people that are fit, even though they're not looking at you and they really don't care what you're doing, it's still kind of like that mental mind game that is playing, you know, inside my head. And it was just so nice to be able to go over there. I was with my friend Emily, and we sat down, we used the dumbbells, we did some tricep pull downs, and it was really nice just to go over there and not really think about it. I thought to myself, no one is going to come in between my goals of losing weight. It's been so many years that I've said that I was going to do this, and you know, I haven't yet. Like I said, 5 years ago, I was posting myself saying I was on my weight loss journey, and now we're in 2019. I have a son, and it's time for me to get the way that I want to get. So yeah, that was definitely a huge accomplishment for me, being at the gym, even walking around the gym and walking in and feeling good about myself and the workout clothes that I'm wearing. It's just really nice. It makes me feel really good. I think that's another huge thing if you feel a little insecure at the gym is buy workout clothes that make you look and feel good, where you feel confident. Buy a cute pair of shoes to match a certain shirt. I also got this question on my Instagram, where do I buy my workout clothes? A lot of my workout clothes come from Walmart. Like, woo, Walmart. Like, I'm not going in Nike and, you know, spending $30, $40 on a shirt and $60 on a pair of leggings. Like, I am looking to lose weight. So if I can go into Walmart and get a shirt for $10, a pair of pants for $12, and a pair of sneakers for $10, that is like the amount of just the leggings at like a Nike. You know what I mean? So the shoes at a Nike, a shirt, a sports bra. Oh, sports bras are $12 at Walmart. I get everything at Walmart because in my head, I know that I'm going to lose weight and those clothes are going to get too big for me. So why am I going to go spend that amount of money that I can get the same looking clothes at Walmart that are going to get way too big for me at one point, and I can get rid of them. And then once I get to my dream body, then I can go to a Nike, spend $60 on a pair of leggings, $100 on a pair of sneakers, like, then I will, because I know that that's where my body will be. But not right now. I ain't doing that, girl. Now, I am only going to come in with this lighter color. Now, if it looks a little lighter, I'm going to blend it out. This one is just a little too orange for my skin, even when I mix them together. My self-tanner and stuff, it's wearing out, so like I don't want to look too tan, and my foundation is darker than like my chest. So I'm going to go a little bit lighter. I am going to bronze. I'm going to put on a blush, so let's just go in. Another goal of mine, of course, is to wear a white bikini. I've talked about that since, you know, talking about my weight loss journey recently, you know, for my 2019 goals. But also another one is to be able to wear a Gucci belt. If you have the money, go buy a Gucci belt and wear it now. Well, I could do that, but I have a look in mind that I want to be able to wear that Gucci belt with. I'm not the type of person right now that feels comfortable with wearing, like, let's say skinny jeans with my shirt tucked in, because I feel like just the way like my stomach is, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't like the way that looks. But what I want to be able to wear is like jeans with like a white tank top tucked in, with some heels, with like the Gucci belt showing. So that's definitely another goal and achievement that I want to reach with this weight loss journey. Girl, I want to live the luxurious life, so if I could have a Gucci belt, I'd have one, but I want it to be a certain look. Let's clean off the lip piercing. That products are a little bit harder to apply on my skin because my skin is a little bit drier. I think, you know, the weather kind of changing. So all I have to say, you know, about weight loss is that if you have a goal, even if you fall off, I'm going to take the e.l.f. You just have to get right back on. Don't be how I was, where I would always stop because I ate 3 pieces of cheese or anything like that. You know, everyone has, you know, their little demons inside their head, I guess I should say. And just fight through it, get back on track the next day, and be consistent. That is something that has really worked for me, and if anyone ever asks, like, what I'm doing, consistency is a huge part of it. Still pretty, but I like a blinding highlight. Now, if you want to splurge, a Jeffree Star highlighter is my favorite. I also love Anastasia Beverly Hills, but like I said, this is a drugstore makeup look. I got this color. This is I'm Radiant in the number 12. I thought this was really pretty for fall. You don't need a lip liner if you don't want one. I do love a lip liner, but I'm not going to use one right now. My favorite lipsticks are MAC, like the regular lipsticks, but also my favorite drugstore lipsticks are Milani. They're so creamy, they're so pigmented, they stay on the lips, and they have really good color payoff. They're just my favorite. So, love MAC, but I love Milani just as much. Lipstick, I believe, used to be $17, but I think it's like $19, $20 now, and this was only $6.99. So you could get like 2 of them for the price of 1, or maybe even 3 if you want to go a little extra. But they're just really good, and this is the Bold Matte. I definitely think that this is like something new because I've never seen this packaging before. But like I said, I have never seen this black packaging. It's been so long, so yeah. Maximus is barking. Every single video, Maximus has to bark. So those that are new, that's Maximus. This is my life, all right? It's very chaotic at some points. It's very loud. But, you know, that's just me. And I'm just going to finish off now with some mascara. For those of you, that are struggling with your weight, for those that have messaged me wanting to know about my weight loss journey, I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. People don't understand what it's like struggling with your weight if they've never struggled with it. It's kind of like, oh, eat a salad, you'll lose weight, but it's not that easy. They don't know the thoughts that go through your head. They don't know how you feel when you look in the mirror. They don't know how you feel when you eat the same exact thing as your best friend who can, let's say, I'm going to use like brownies as an example because I remember that time. She could eat 3 or 4 brownies and not gain weight, but I could eat a half a brownie and gain 5 pounds. That's just how my body has always worked. So it's really discouraging, and I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. If you don't feel like you can talk to anyone about it, you can message me on Instagram. I love talking to you guys, and trust me, I've been there. I'm still there. I still have those thoughts when I look in the mirror like, yeah, no, something needs to change. There are other days that I think, wow, I look really good. So trust me, I know what it is. You're not in this alone. We're all in this together. But if you do need someone to talk to, please message me because I love talking to you guys and, talking to you about something that I've struggled with my whole life. I feel like I could really connect and relate. So if you need anyone to talk to, I'm here. Alright you guys, so this is the end of the affordable drugstore fall makeup look. I really like how this look came out. These colors are actually really pigmented in this Rimmel London palette. I would definitely head over to your local CVS or Walmart or wherever. I got this at CVS and get this palette. It's perfect for fall, and for only $9, you really can't beat that. Same with the lipstick. I love this. This is definitely going to be like my fall nude look for fall. I just love that you can get a really gorgeous, glamorous look with using drugstore products. I know in this day and age on Instagram and social media, you always see the higher end, the more expensive makeup, Jeffree Star and Anastasia and all those makeup brands, they're affordable if you have the money for them. Girl, my mom hooks it up for me. I ain't gonna lie. She gets me all the things that I love, and I appreciate her so much. But in reality, I can only afford drugstore right now. So the reasons why I have all those things is because of her. And I started using drugstore makeup. I'll continue to use drugstore makeup, and I absolutely love it. And I really love how this look came out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you liked hearing about my weight loss journey, my weight loss update, all that good stuff. I hope that you enjoyed watching me do my makeup, this nice fall inspired makeup look, and I will see you guys in my next video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I love talking to you guys, so make sure you comment. Share this video if you have any friends that are looking to do an affordable fall drugstore makeup look, and also follow me on Instagram because that's where I am every single day, posting stories, posting pictures for the gram. It's Italian Diva 13. Alright you guys, I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.